outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball have wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball with sink, 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No balls and one strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with two outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to runs off a great pitch right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Sabathia has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Digging in, Jason Castro. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. A ball and no strikes. Castro, base runner at first with one out. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Gardner's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. Cave patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back up the middle. And quicker, there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Encarnacion.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of Here's Jonathan Scope now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now the first pitch from CC. On a line, that's a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Down the third baseline. Well, he has some trouble with it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Scope on third. Rosario at second. Polanco at first with no outs. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Isn't there? It's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Two out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Polanco comes up with it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Ari Adrianza. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, CJ.
The next twin up, CJ Cron. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball two.
No strike.
Three and oh now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Chases out of the zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. One and one the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Rosario is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now the first pitch from CC. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Cave.
Digging in, Jake Cave. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up a 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And a 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Sabathia pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Twins are out in front. 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Hicks on at first, nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes, the 3-0. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay throw. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Encarnacion rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off.
Runners on the move for second. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jason Castro. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The third baseman, number 13, A-Ray Adrianza.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Two and one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. No hits to this. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Adrianza, the runner at first with 2 gone. hit hard on the ground is short. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Cole Stewart takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53.
So digging in now, Torres. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The third baseman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bullet back up the middle. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball 1.
No strike.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So striding in, Jonathan Schoop. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. David Hale, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 75, David Hale.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Into the corner and slicing foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he just misses inside with the fastball there. Polanco stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The set and the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Cruz is there. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 11.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 57, Chad.
Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Twins.
First offering on its
the
way.
Designated hitter, Marwin.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Green with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher,
riding in once again, Jason Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Green, a native of South Carolina. This is his first year at the big league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Green has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And that's in there for strike 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another full count pitch on its way. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In his career, Torres carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. To third, backhanded. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 19.
Aaron Hicks will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up now, Ehire Adrianza. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 away. Settling in now, C.J. Cron, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Minnesota.
Striding in, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and his side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 4-2. So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now that designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. DJ LeMahieu would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there, and that retires the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. Last chance now for Minnesota. They remain. Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
New York Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge sprinting after it, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors, but with every win it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chad Green earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.